Hi guys, Mark here. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today, I'm going to show you how to design and execute letters into your Paracord wraps. This is useful for covering walking sticks, paddles, all sorts of handles. This particular style has the letters going horizontally over our object. It has pretty much the same design as macrame letters, such as these here in the key fob. The execution is super simple. This is a woven pattern. So, we're now going to design a word using letters made out of cord. So here, we have designs for pretty much all of the letters that we might need. We're going to take a few and write down a word. To help us do this, grab some paper, a pencil, and a ruler. We're now going to do an example writing down the word navy. Our letters are each 6 rows high, plus we have a spacing row at the top and at the bottom. So a total of 8 rows. We don't know the exact length of our word, so we leave this side open. We're going to leave our first 2 columns here free just to give our word a bit of space. Then our first letter, so N. Then another free column for the space between our letters. The next letter, so A. Another spacing column between our letters, then a V, another spacing column between our letters, then a Y. We finish with another 2 spacing columns just like at the start. So this is our basic design for the word navy. We now implement our word into practice. Our word is 23 columns long. So I'm going to wrap around my handle at least 23 times. So using a long piece of cord, I'm wrapping around. Each wrap represents one of our columns. So this is the basis for our wrap. So these are the columns. The letters are going to be done using 6 pieces of cord. So each piece is going to go through our columns, doing one of these rows. So I need 6 cords to do my work. We now weave in 6 cords to do our pattern. Each cord represents one of our rows. If you have one, use a lacing needle to make your job a bit easier. Our top row here is empty, so we ignore it. The next row starts with 2 empty squares. Each empty square represents an under. So under 2. Then a full square, which represents an over. Then again 2 empty squares, so under 2. A full square, so an over. 2 empty squares, so under 2. So simply read your pattern and transfer it onto your wrap. Then you simply begin the next row. So the third one in our pattern. Here. So under 2, over 2, under 1, over 1, under 1, over 1, and so on. Again, reading our pattern and transferring it onto our wrap. So do this with all of your rows. You have 6 to do, we've done 2 already. After we weave in our letters, we need to clean them up a bit. I started with my 6 cords, basically just removing slack and evening them out. Now I tighten up my wrapping cord. I'm going to adjust my 6 strands. Again lining them up nicely, removing slack. So this looks kinda okay. I'm going to do a bit more tightening, evening out until it looks good. When your letters look good, you are done. You now know how to design and implement your letters into your Paracord wraps. Thank you very much for joining me today. Consider supporting the site on Patreon, and I'll see you next time.